Welcome to this edition of Burn Tech University presented by Breckwell Stoves. In today's video, we'll show you how to properly replace the room blower in your Big E SP1000 pellet stove. The tools needed for today's project are a 3/8" socket driver and a No. 2 Phillips screwdriver. Before starting our project, first make sure your stove is completely cool and then remove the power cord from the back of your stove. Next, remove the 3 screws on the back of the stove that hold the side panel in place. The side panel can then be removed by pulling it down and out away from the stove. Locate the control board and unplug the white Molex plug at the bottom of the control board, being careful not to pull the wires loose from the plug. Using your No. 2 Phillips screwdriver, loosen the 3 screws securing the back of the stove. Once these screws are loose, you can easily lift the back of the stove up and away from the stove, being sure to set it aside from your work area. Next, locate and unplug the 2 wires leading from the blower motor to the wiring harness. Using your socket driver, locate and remove the 4 bolts securing the blower to the stove. Once the screws have been removed, the blower can now easily be removed from your stove. Now, to install your new room blower, hold it in place with one hand and then replace and tighten the screws that you removed. Once the bolts are tight, reconnect the wiring harness to the 2 leads leading from the new blower motor. Now connect the Molex plug to the bottom of the control panel, making sure the retaining clip snaps properly. Now to put the stove back together, simply set the back of the stove over the screws and slide it down into the slot. Then, using your No. 2 Phillips screwdriver, secure the back to the stove. Once connected, you can now push the side panel back into place and replace the 3 screws securing it to the back side of the stove. Now that you successfully completed your repair and replaced the back of the stove, be sure to plug your stove back in and check for proper operation. Thank you for watching this edition of Burn Tech University. Should you have any further questions, please visit our website at www.breckwell.com or contact our customer service toll-free at 1-866-606-8444. Thank you for watching Burn Tech University.